The Sooners will put total leather to crank us up. And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Gibbs. Punch it out of the air.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
To the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's this kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to work.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Back to pass on second down. He makes the catch. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
You know, as a quarterback in college football, if you just play one play at a time and do your job, the stats are going to come, the wins are going to come. Here we are late in the year. With that last completion, he's now surpassed 4,000 yards passing on the year.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Wants to throw again. Got a man in the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Volunteers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Gibbs. Dumps it to the back. Touchdown, Tennessee! They put the first points on the board.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sooners offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
It's a really nice job making the play. And you think about all the success they've had with Baker Mayfield and Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray in recent years. But a big reason why those guys had success was they had big-time players in the perimeter getting open and making plays, too. It wasn't just all the quarterback position. They brought in some big-time recruits from high school at the receiver spot. This guy's no different. He has a chance to be the next great Sooner receiver.
Looking for space. It's Seagal. Turning it on. They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game. And the Sooners want to move quickly.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Off the play fake. He wants it all. Touchdown Sooners! Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up. And make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play.
Oh, what vision. Goes out of bounds, but not before he takes that return into plus territory at the 47. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to throw, it's Gibbs. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That's caught. It's Daly. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Hauls it in the first down and more. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Cutler. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Touchdown ball. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it with an 11. touchdown dart. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Back to throw, it's Knight. Quickly complete. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
That's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Siegel. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The RPO, it's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Man down on the plate. Officials take a break to let him be checked. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. The Sooners in the hurry-up. Looking for space. It's Seagal. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk off the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Handoff from the gun. Made a defender miss. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Looking for the time with the extra point.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find... crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Gibbs. Slings it. Rolls it in. There he goes. At the 30. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the balls are on the move. Looking to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Going to sling it on second down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all day.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That's caught. It's Ali. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Sooners will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Gibbs. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. Oh, there's an alley-oop. Touchdown, Volunteer! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Sooner offense returns to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Sooners headed quickly to the line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Sooners line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
With the catch, it's Daly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Gibbs. Steps away to find some room. Zings it complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. And the Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. So they'll try to get it going in the right direction this time, 2nd and long from the 19. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. On target over the middle. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. There he goes. Touchdown, Tennessee. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
So here comes the Oklahoma offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, bro. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
To the air, it's Knight. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly to the tight end. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Well, not down in distance. The quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Pulls it in on the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Encroachment defense.
The penalty on the defense, but they don't really give up much ground because there's not much to lose this close to the end zone. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Touchdown Sooners! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To throw, it skips. It's complete on the right side. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. The Volunteers will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
The play action fake. He's got an open man. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Sooners want to pick up the tempo. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously.
Turning on the Jets. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Tries again to get it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great stop by this defense. Second down and goal. Getting a lost yardage play. Now putting your defense in a better position for third down.
Pressure coming. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So here is the Tennessee offense. The give to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield. It's Gibbs. Going deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown ball. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march down the field and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Lethal weapons all over the field. That has been the standard at Oklahoma for several years.
I mean, so many guys, and they built this offense on space and speed, and it's the playmakers out wide. Listen, they've got great quarterbacks, but if you don't have guys outside, they're going to make plays. Obviously, it makes it hard to move the football. These guys, they make it easy.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Wants to go up top on first down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's...
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense. Now you're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, TFL. Now you got a big second down. Here probably expecting the offense to throw with a little bit more room to work with.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Wants to throw. It's Knight. Pocket breaking down. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And that's the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the second play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse, becomes a running back, and makes something happen.
You're right, David. That's why so many coaching staffs now are trying to recruit dual-threat athletes at quarterback because of situations just like that. Down in the red zone, nobody open. You're not just going to throw it away and be okay kicking a field goal. You're taking off, and you're going to capitalize with a touchdown.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteer!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. And scored. You score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense just gets their fourth sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
And the returner will be dragged down. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Dropping back, it's Gibbs. This one's complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Makes the grab, it's Butler. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Might be changing the route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks, it's Johnson. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Vols are on the move. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his man. It's Washington. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Sooners are in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
He wants to go deep. Touchdown Sooners! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Man, there was something going on that play between the quarterback and receiver. They were looking at each other. It was almost like they were smiling. The receiver's out to his right. He saw something he liked. He knew he had the post throw, and it was on. Shows you the speed, puts on the afterburners, accurate throw, and it's a touchdown.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Northern Illinois is just steamrolling its way to victory today. No way the experts saw this coming. A lead that just keeps growing and growing. They're up 14 over UConn. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Vols with a second and short to keep this drive moving. On the run, it's Butler. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Volunteers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to pass, it's Gibbs. Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time. Got a man, it's Johnson.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The offense changing the play. Just keeps slinging it. Throws for the tight end. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Returns it down to the 47-yard line, and his defense thrives on taking the football away. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Grab near the sticks. It's Washington. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Grab behind the line. It's Ali.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to fire on second down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes in the 39. The Sooners moving quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Knight. He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Did he call bank on that one? Off the left upright and good. This is now a 7-point game.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have.
There he goes! And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. desperately trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Gets it past the marker. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And when the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Gibbs. Got it set up on the outside. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Jet sweep to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
So many offenses do this, right? They run the jet sweep. This defense was more than ready. They see it all the time. They got the penetration. That play had no chance to be successful.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Might be calling a hot route. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Took a shot as he threw. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead's extended a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Knight. The sure hands, it's Ali. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in, it's Ali. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw again. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. A little too aggressive with the hands there. Got him for the hold. It's 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And this really puts it out of reach. I mean, it was already a tall order, and you had to be aggressive in this situation. But now, with this turnover, this one's all but over.
Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass. It's Gibbs. Fires to the middle. Working that left side. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. He'll try to do it himself. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Got it in the middle. It's Daly. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Vols will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Right down the middle. Got his man. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a 1st down in the red zone at the 11.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He might want another play. Looking for a man. It's Gibbs. Into the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown ball! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball.